What happens when a bold young girl reaches out to Melania Trump with an unexpected request? Her response will leave you absolutely speechless. In a small suburban neighborhood, far from the dazzling lights of political power and fame, lived a bright and ambitious young girl named Maya. At just 13 years old, Maya was wise beyond her years, driven by an unyielding desire to make a difference in the world. Despite her age, she was not afraid to dream big, often spending her evenings jotting down ideas about how she could inspire change and bring positivity to her community. It was during one of these reflective moments that an audacious thought crossed her mind. Why not reach out to someone influential who could help her turn her ideas into reality? The name that immediately came to mind was Melania Trump, a former First Lady known for her elegance and dedication to the Be Best initiative, which focused on children's well-being. To Maya, Melania wasn't just a public figure. She symbolized the possibility of achieving greatness while remaining compassionate and graceful. Though the idea seemed far-fetched, Maya believed that if anyone could guide her or provide an opportunity, it might be someone like Melania. Her heart raced as she considered the odds, but her determination outweighed her doubts. With her sights set on this ambitious goal, Maya spent days crafting a heartfelt letter. She poured her soul into every word, introducing herself and her aspirations, while respectfully asking for a chance to learn or contribute in any way possible. Maya knew this was a long shot, but she didn't let the fear of rejection hold her back. After all, she often told herself, if you don't ask, the answer is always no. It was a mantra that had fueled her courage since she was a little girl. What Maya didn't realize was that her letter, mailed with little expectation of a reply, would set the stage for a remarkable story. Her boldness and determination to break barriers would soon reach the ears of Melania Trump, sparking an extraordinary encounter that neither of them could have anticipated. It was the beginning of a journey that would defy all odds and inspire countless others. Maya's letter was simple, yet deeply moving. She wrote about her dreams of becoming a leader in her community and her desire to learn from someone who had already made a global impact. She mentioned her admiration for Melania Trump's work with children through the Be Best initiative and explained how it inspired her to address challenges like bullying and mental health among her peers. Maya was direct but polite, closing her letter with a humble request. If there's any way I can help or learn from you, please let me know. I'm willing to work hard for any opportunity you might give me. The letter was sent with little fanfare, but in Maya's heart she carried a quiet hope. Days turned into weeks, and the anticipation faded into acceptance. She figured her letter might have gotten lost in a pile of mail, or perhaps wouldn't even be read. What Maya didn't know was that her words had indeed reached Melania Trump, and they had struck a chord. When Melania's team brought the letter to her attention, she was deeply moved. Here was a young girl, unafraid to reach across barriers of age, race, and status, asking for guidance with genuine sincerity. Melania read the letter several times, reflecting on the courage it must have taken Maya to write it. For a moment, the former First Lady was reminded of her own journey, how she too had once dared to dream of a life beyond the ordinary. This wasn't just another piece of fan mail. It was a call to action, one that Melania felt compelled to answer. After discussing it with her team, Melania made a decision that would soon change Maya's life. She drafted a personal reply, commending Maya's courage and expressing her admiration for the young girl's vision. But she didn't stop there. Melania extended an invitation for Maya to meet her in person, a gesture that would take this bold correspondence to an entirely new level. When the reply arrived in the mail, Maya could hardly believe her eyes. The envelope was elegant, with Melania Trump's signature embossed on the seal. Her hands trembled as she opened it, and she gasped as she read the handwritten letter inside. Not only had Melania responded, but she had also expressed her heartfelt admiration for Maya's initiative and bravery. "Your determination to make a difference is truly inspiring," the letter began. "It is young people like you who have the power to create real change." The most astonishing part of the letter was the invitation. Melania had written, "I would love the opportunity to meet you in person and hear more about your ideas. If you are available, I'd like to invite you to visit me at the Trump Organization headquarters in New York City." Maya's excitement quickly turned into disbelief. Was this real? She reread the letter multiple times, trying to convince herself it wasn't just a dream. Maya's family was equally astonished and overjoyed. Her parents, who had always encouraged her ambition, were proud but also slightly apprehensive. What would this meeting entail? How would Maya present herself to someone as high-profile as Melania Trump? However, Maya's confidence reassured them. She reminded them, "I've gotten this far by being myself. That's all I need to do." The news spread quickly among Maya's friends and teachers, who were all eager to hear the details of her upcoming trip. The invitation was not just a reply. It was a testament to the power of believing in yourself and daring to ask for what you want. For Maya, the journey ahead wasn't just about meeting Melania Trump. It was about proving to herself and others that no dream is too big, no matter where you come from. The day of the meeting arrived, and Maya could barely contain her excitement. Dressed in her favorite navy blazer and a pair of polished black flats, she looked every bit the young professional she aspired to be. As she and her parents approached the towering Trump Organization headquarters in New York City, Maya felt a mix of nerves and exhilaration. The building's grandeur was overwhelming, but Maya reminded herself why she was there: to share her ideas and learn from someone she admired. Inside, they were greeted warmly by Melania's team, who escorted them to an elegant conference room, adorned with artwork and panoramic views of the city skyline. The anticipation built as they waited, but when Melania Trump entered the room, she immediately put everyone at ease with her warm smile and calm demeanor. Maya was struck by how approachable she seemed, despite her larger-than-life public persona. Melania began the meeting by congratulating Maya on her courage and drive. "You've already accomplished so much by taking this step," she said, her voice filled with genuine admiration. Maya, in turn, expressed her gratitude for the opportunity, emphasizing how much Melania's work had inspired her to make a difference in her own community. As they began to talk, the formality of the moment gave way to a heartfelt exchange of ideas and experiences. The meeting lasted over an hour, far longer than anyone had expected. Maya shared her vision for combating bullying and supporting mental health awareness among her peers. Melania listened intently, offering thoughtful advice and sharing insights from her own experiences as First Lady. By the end of their conversation, it was clear this wasn't just a formality for Melania. She was deeply invested in encouraging Maya's growth and success. For Maya, the meeting was more than a dream come true. It was a defining moment in her young life. Sitting across from Melania Trump, she felt validated in her belief that her voice mattered, no matter her age or background. Melania's encouragement and thoughtful responses made Maya feel heard in a way she hadn't expected. She realized that even someone as accomplished as Melania once started with nothing but a dream and the determination to pursue it. The two discussed the challenges young people face today, from the pressures of social media to the stigma around mental health. Maya shared stories of her classmates struggling with self-esteem and bullying, and Melania offered insights from her Be Best initiative. "The most important thing," Melania said, "is to remind young people that they are never alone and that kindness can be a powerful tool for change." At one point, Melania asked Maya a question that caught her off guard. If you could do one thing to make an immediate difference, what would it be? Maya paused, then replied with conviction, I'd create a program where students can mentor each other, so no one feels like they have to face their struggles alone. Melania nodded, visibly impressed. That's a wonderful idea, she said. You have the heart of a leader. As the meeting came to an end, Melania handed Maya a small, beautifully wrapped box. Inside was a personalized notebook with the words "Dream Big" embossed on the cover. This is for your ideas, Melania said. Write them down, believe in them, and take steps to make them happen. You have everything you need to succeed. It was a gesture that touched Maya deeply, a tangible reminder of the support and belief someone like Melania had in her potential. The encounter was more than Maya had ever hoped for. It wasn't just about meeting a famous figure. It was about forging a connection that spanned generations, backgrounds, and experiences. As Maya left the Trump organization that day, she carried with her not only a notebook, but also a renewed sense of purpose and the confidence to continue pursuing her dreams. As Maya sat in the car on the way home, she couldn't stop staring at the notebook Melania had given her. It wasn't just a gift. It was a symbol of belief and encouragement. The words, "Dream Big," seemed to echo in her mind, urging her to take the next steps toward her vision. That evening, Maya opened the notebook and wrote her first entry, a detailed plan for her student mentorship program, which she decided to call Lift Each Other Up. The notebook became a constant companion for Maya, filled with sketches of ideas, motivational quotes, and plans for how to implement her program. She reached out to her teachers and principal, sharing the story of her meeting with Melania Trump and her newfound determination to create change in her school. Inspired by Maya's passion, her school administration approved a pilot version of the program. The mentorship program paired older students with younger ones, creating a safe space for them to share their challenges and find support. Maya personally led the first few sessions, drawing on the advice Melania had given her about empathy and kindness. The impact was immediate. Students who had felt isolated began to open up, and bonds formed between peers who might never have interacted otherwise. Word of Maya's efforts began to spread beyond her school. Local news outlets picked up her story, highlighting how a young girl's determination, paired with guidance from a global figure, was making a tangible difference in her community. Each time Maya shared her journey, she emphasized the role Melania's encouragement had played in giving her the confidence to take action. The gift of that notebook, simple as it seemed, had sparked a ripple effect that was transforming lives. As Maya's story gained momentum, it began to inspire others far beyond her small town. Social media buzzed with posts about her mentorship program, and students from neighboring schools reached out, eager to replicate the initiative in their own communities. Maya found herself at the center of a growing movement, one she hadn't anticipated but wholeheartedly embraced. The story of her meeting with Melania Trump became a beacon of hope for young people everywhere. It showed them that courage, combined with the willingness to ask for help, could open doors they never thought possible. Maya often shared a simple message during interviews. Dreams don't have to stay in your head. If you take a step, no matter how small, you'd be surprised at how many people are willing to help you. Even Melania herself took notice of the growing impact. In a follow-up letter, she commended Maya for her leadership and offered her continued support. You have turned an idea into action, Melania wrote. This is what true leadership looks like. Maya was touched by the ongoing encouragement, which only strengthened her resolve to keep building on her success. Maya's journey sparked a wave of optimism and action among young people across the country. Her story was a testament to the power of connection and mentorship, proving that even the smallest acts of encouragement could have profound and far-reaching effects. By daring to reach out, Maya had not only transformed her own life, but also inspired a generation to dream big and lift each other up. Maya's journey from writing a bold letter to creating a movement showed how courage and mentorship could bridge even the widest divides. With Melania Trump's encouragement, she transformed a simple idea into a life-changing initiative, proving that no dream is too big when met with determination and support. Maya's story is a reminder that one small step can spark a ripple of change, inspiring countless others to dream and act. If you found this story as heartwarming and inspiring as we did, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to Peak Stories for more tales that ignite hope and possibility.